What's your favorite college memory?
Hey.
Yeah.
For
Talk
sure.
to me.
I mean, dude
Talk to
behind
the
camera,
people.
dude behind the camera might know.
Oh yeah.
He didn't been there for a
Oh yeah.
while.
Hey, show your face. Who we talking about? Show your face. Come on in.
We did for sure.
Yeah.
Been out there on that hill a couple
Yeah.
times, man.
Hey, you know it.
Hey, we didn't
Hey,
do
yeah,
that.
you know it.
Amazing time when I hit.
Yeah.
Homecoming, no matter what year. If you're, from age 18 to 25,
Yeah.
if you're anywhere near Texas, you haven't experienced a Prairie View homecoming,
Yeah.
you're missing out, bro. Like,
What's so good about it?
If you tryna be one of the great, understand me, on me. Welcome to D, feeling blessed, life is good. Congratulations, my nigga, you made it, man. You came from the hood. It's a beautiful day.
Welcome to the Drumroll, please podcast.
let's do it, man. Let's get to it.
You know what I'm saying? We in this thing, man. And I'm with
Lucian Paul, CEO and founder, T3 to the top elite, personal trainer.
For people that don't know you, like how would you describe yourself? In a way.
So when it comes to just me, I feel like I'm a very, first of all, man of God, faith for everything. So, I'm nothing without God, so that's first and foremost. And then just somebody, who, loving, caring, for the people, for my people.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? Just somebody, just want to help.
That's right.
That's what I'm doing. Just to help people.
I like that. So let's start off from the beginning, man. Like, how was your upbringing? Like, where you from? I
was born in Louisiana.
Hey.
Moved to Texas.
No, baby. Yeah.
Louisiana. Moved to Texas when I was about 6.
Mm.
And then I came out here with my pop. We made the way. He paved the way for me.
Yeah.
And I've been playing ball my whole life, so that's kind of my upbringing. Just being that student athlete.
Yeah.
Whole time. Main focus was football, but I played a whole bunch of sports.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was really just the main thing. Coming up, going through the trial and tribulation in life, and then going into college, I was committed, and I had signed to play football at Glenn College, a junior college in Brenham, Texas.
Yeah.
And of course, the plan was to go out there, play for a season, get a scholarship to a big D1 program,
right,
and then get up out of there. But I found out before I got into school that I got a heart condition. And so really just going through, all the different doctor's visits, tests, and all that stuff, getting put on medication, losing weight, doing all that stuff. And then it just came down to the fact that, couldn't really continue playing no more. And so, that's a life-changing event going from playing football, that being what I do from sun up to sundown, to not playing at all. So that was the main thing. And that's what led to T3 being found. I really was just chilling in the crib one day. Yeah. And I was like, man, I know the game. I was already helping out coaching.
Big face.
School I was at.
Come on, like, talk that talk. Where at Blinn?
Yeah, Blinn.
That is lit.
Yeah, I was basically like a student assistant.
There you go.
So I was like, man, I could do this. I kind of wanted to get out of the team aspect of it, kind of like pour back into myself. And so started personal training people. Start off with just athletes, but now I train. I got my certification, so I do regular fitness training.
There you go. Like what does T3 stand for?
To the top. That's what a lot of people. I get called T3. TP is to the top. T3. So that's the breakdown.
There you go.
Of the name.
I like that.
T3.
That's motivation right there. That's motivation.
That's what we're trying to get to.
Amen.
In all aspects of life, trying to get to the top. We're not doing nothing to be mediocre. You feel me?
What has been your biggest obstacle to overcome in life? What would you say?
Oh, without a doubt, for sure. My mom passed away at a young age, so that's the main thing.
Sorry for that.
Yeah. So no, it's all good. So, that was
made you who you is today, though.
Nah, facts. Just navigating through life, without a mother, it's definitely crazy. It's definitely something that affects you. It's more commonly, in the black community is more so without a father, but without a mother, it hit different too. Feel me? So I had to grow up with that, and so it made me the man who I am today. I know you looking down on me, smiling. So ain't no reason to trip on it. Yeah.
What brings you happiness in life? Like, what brings you joy?
Just bring me joy. I mean, at this phase right now, waking up each and every day, knowing that it's not promised. You feel me? Like, I'm really trying to become that, that even keel where it's like no matter how much money I might got in my pocket, no matter how many clients I'm bringing in, no matter what's life like in my personal life, knowing that God still give me another opportunity to walk this face of the earth. So that's bringing me joy. Yeah. Even in the wake of me, wake of my mistakes and stuff like that. So that's what truly bring me happiness.
I like that. Did you watch the football? The Super Bowl game? For sure. Like, who'd you have going into that game?
I ain't gonna lie, I really couldn't just go against Pat. Not gonna lie, my whole thing was like until somebody beat me.
I ain't gonna lie, I was going against Pat. I didn't want him to win for shit at all.
When you look at the teams, like the Eagles should have won. They did exactly what they should have done. Like, they had a more dominant team from top to bottom. But you know, I mean,
looked like they couldn't get that offense rolling, man.
Yeah, they couldn't. I mean, that D line.
Yeah.
Eagles D line was crazy.
Big face, and I ain't seen a Patrick Mahomes interception in a long time. Like that shocked me.
Yeah, it really was. It really was. You know, him the multiple interceptions. You know, it's more so he come out. You know, he might slip. I've seen him. You know, have some turnovers, but he might slip up once and then it's locked in. But when your line ain't helping you out against a 4-man pressure,
big face.
This ain't much you could do.
Yeah,
you
that's
know, unless you're Tom Brady, it ain't much you can do.
That's facts. Yeah.
In the back end, Eagles back end is crazy. So you know,
yeah,
it played out like how he was supposed to.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jalen Hurts.
What you think about the halftime show?
I like that. Like when I was, mind you, this time I'm a big Drake.
Yeah.
Big Drake fan, but I respect Kendrick Lamar. You feel me?
You ain't want Lil Wayne in that thing?
I did. But then just think about like Lil Wayne. Oh,
yeah, it ain't the same like that.
His last little few recent performances. Like, but then again, you in New Orleans. You know, and Lil Wayne more legendary than Kendrick Lamar. So I would have loved to watch that. But you know, of course, like the symbolism of it, that was like blatantly obvious. You know, like appreciate it. You know? It's you know, that's what we do. You know, in the community. You know, it's not it may have not been something that's going to like bring about change. You know, but I mean, you know, it was nice. I feel like with a Super Bowl performance, you know, a lot of people get caught up more so in like theatrics of it. Yeah, you know, that's what people appreciate more.
Talk that talk.
But I mean, you know, it was cool. It was cool.
Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, he ain't really perform like his best songs.
Yeah.
You know,
but then not like us.
What he was trying to do.
Yeah.
He was trying to do. I respect.
Hey, minor. Look in there. Let me stop. Yeah. Wait, what school you go to now? You went to Blinn, like where you go now?
I went to Blinn. I'm at Prairie View.
Yeah.
The illustrious Prairie View
University. You finna graduate this year?
Yes, sir. I'm a senior.
Wow.
Graduate fall 2025.
What made you pick that major right there?
Where the money at?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, as simple as that.
Simple as that.
You know, push come to shove, I always have a job, and it's so diverse. You know, and you come with that, you know, that BBA or you know that business, whatever it's called. An accountant, you know, it's gonna open up doors. And like I could go, you know, corporate route. I could go in the educational system. You know what I'm saying? Or I could start my own business, you know, and go in the tax route.
Yeah.
So it's just so many different.
What's your favorite college memory?
Hey.
Yeah.
Talk to me. I mean, dude
talk to the people.
Dude behind the camera might know.
Oh yeah.
He been there for
yeah. Hey, show your face. What are you talking about? Show your face. Come on in.
We did for sure.
Yeah.
Been out there on that hill a couple
times. Hey, you know it.
Hey, we did.
Hey, you know it.
Exit time when I hit.
Homecoming no matter what year. If you're, you know, from age 18 to 25, if you're anywhere near Texas, you haven't experienced Prairie View homecoming, you're missing out, bro. Like,
what's so good about it? Like, what's the good parts? The music, the vibes.
You know,
the chickens, huh?
Okay. That's a given. That's a given. You feel me? That's what you're looking for. You gonna see them. You know, they definitely gonna be choosing. You feel me? And, you know, it's just a great time. You know, it's just amazing. You know, we're seeing a lot of black people come together, good, wholesome fun. You know what I'm saying? And even when the alumni, you know, it do hit different. Being, you know, a Prairie View student, you know, we didn't have times with back before I went to PV, we were still out there. But it do hit a little different when you're a student. You know, you see your classmates, you see people who you ain't talked to at all semester.
Yeah.
You see them homecoming, that's a whole different person. Hold on. You know, so you know that's
amazing.
But yeah, you know, it's a time, bro.
Yeah.
It's a time. Just homecomings in general when it comes to HBCU.
I know this, right? If you could give, like, let's say, I would say 3, but give me 5. Like, if you could give 5 tips for college students, like, what would it be?
5 tips for college students, bro. Don't rush. Don't be in a rush. You got time. Like, everybody just thinks it's supposed to be, you know, 4 years up, 4 years down. It's probably not gonna happen like that. You're gonna have a time where you question your major, or you might change your major altogether. So don't be in a rush. That's one.
Hey, I like that.
Be proactive.
Yeah.
Be proactive, not only in your books, but be proactive in your career.
Yeah. So
that, you know, internships. And it's something that, you know, I'm going through with myself, you know, because I was so business minded, you know, trying to get everything off the ground, you know, with training. But like being proactive with internships, network. That's another thing too. I just was in, you know, this little seminar, the lady said, if you're not networking, you're not working.
Mm.
You feel me? So network, don't open up your mouth.
Woo.
You know, so because
Like
it's right in front of your face. But
That's
if you
game.
don't open up your mouth and walk through the door, you're never going to experience it. You know, people in college experience really what they make it,
Yeah.
no matter where you at.
Yeah.
So that's, you know, we got 3, and then another one,
2 more.
2 more. I mean, you know, you got the basic study, you know, all the different things. Like you there for a reason.
Mhm.
Don't waste your people money. Don't waste your own money.
Mhm.
You know, don't put yourself in debt and not like you gonna put yourself in debt, taking out loans, all different things to pay for school because that, you know, that is a situation some people are in.
Yeah.
Don't waste that, bro.
Yeah.
And another one would be like enjoy yourself.
Mhm.
Enjoy yourself.
Amen. I like that.
Keep
It's
the main
game.
thing. The main thing, you're there to go to school.
Yeah.
If you have to work
Mhm.
to make a way, do that.
Yeah.
If you're blessed enough to be able to, you don't have to work.
It's game.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
No, because it's like you're in school to find yourself.
Right.
You know, and you know you don't want to overwhelm yourself. That's something that just dealing with, like just being overwhelmed, trying to do everything. You feel me? You know, sitting back and like really enjoying it, bro. It's a fun thing. Bro.
I like
It's not
that.
for everybody, but it is something that's fun. Bro.
Yeah, I like that. So this is gonna be an exercise right here.
Yeah.
Right now I just want you to close your eyes, right? Close your eyes. Picture your first grade at school, right?
Yeah.
So the teacher asks, like, career day at school, what do you want to be growing up?
Yeah, of course, you know, football player.
Professional. Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, I like that. I like that. What's your favorite football team? What you like, the Saints?
Yeah, I grew up a Saints fan.
You don't fuck with the Texans, man? Like, what's up?
What?
How you?
They just got. They was.
Yeah.
JJ Watt was crazy.
Yeah.
JJ Watt, 100 drops was crazy. Of course, you know they had a little stretch with D Hop.
Yeah.
You know.
Shy put us in the hole,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was cool. Like I mean, I grew up a Saints fan. You feel me? My first ever Super Bowl I ever watched, Saints winning. I think it was 09. You feel me? Like that's some of my first memories of football. You know, we in a little down spot right now. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. I had
new coach.
Yeah, new coach.
New coach.
I always like an offensive minded coach. I don't like defensive. When it comes to head coach, I feel like, you know, they're better managers. And, you know, they could, like, I want to win games. We still got to win games. Before we get to win the championship, let's win some games. I'm glad we got an offensive minded player. But my favorite football team as a whole, also LSU.
What you like about LSU?
Man, that's a true definition of the culture of Louisiana. Like everybody when you growing up, if you're from Louisiana, you want to go play for LSU. I'm going back to Jordan Jefferson, Jefferson, older brother. You feel me? Like, yeah, he was.
I ain't know that.
Okay. LSU, you feel me? Leonard Fournette. You feel me? You got Darius guys like running backs like that. You feel me? You got Marshall, like people, you know, who really paid. Tyrann Matthew, that's one of the goats.
Yeah, that's one of the goats right there. Shout out Tyrann.
Like,
yeah.
Tavon Austin is a better college player, but everybody like Tavon.
You know about Honey Badge. And bring his ass back to H-time, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a stacked defense, but Tyrann, man, come on, man.
He ain't leaving the booth. He probably gonna retire there.
Okay.
But yeah. No, that's what I grew up watching, man.
Yeah.
You know, seeing that change from, you know, when they had Les Miles, then going to Coach O. Of course, I feel like that 2019 team, top 2 college football team all time. So, you know, shoot. That's my go-to.
What's your favorite position? Like, what did you play?
I played. Growing up, I played a little bit of everything, but once I got to like,
you was quarterback too. I remember literally,
quarterback. No bet. I play linebacker. Play linebacker, a little bit of safety.
Yeah.
College and high school. So yeah, that's a little defense. You know? I was real big on, like, you know, I'd rather hit than be hit.
Big face. That's big face. You ain't never had no injuries like in football?
Nah, definitely. I mean, sophomore year, I tore my labrum, but I ain't get it repaired until my junior year. So yeah.
What's that?
That's in your shoulder.
Oh, okay.
I did my right.
Yeah.
I did my right.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was really like the main thing I did in high school. And just, you know, little knick-knack stuff. You know, just I was tendonitis and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, you getting out, huh? You getting out, huh?
Hey, man.
You still come on, man. What's your like morning routine, if you could say?
Morning routine. So
first thing you do when you wake up?
I mean, first thing I do, you know, try to thank the Lord.
Amen. Amen. Come on. Yeah.
I'm not a complex guy in the morning. You know, I wake up, brush my teeth, wash my face. Make sure, you know, get my devotional in.
Yes, sir.
If I'm up, it's because I'm up to do something. I don't have like a lot of slow mornings. So I'm on the road, you know, either getting ready for school, getting my workout in, or, you know, meeting with clients. No matter if it's here, or if I'm helping out, you know, with people out. So that's pretty much what it is in the morning. if I have time to make breakfast, I eat breakfast. But I usually don't have that first meal until after I knock out some stuff throughout the day. I really like if you drink. I go water and fruit in the morning. So
I like
that's what the
that.
morning routine. Is
Yeah, like what's your favorite like book of the Bible? Like if you could say.
Favorite book of the Bible?
Yeah.
Growing up, it was Psalms.
Yes, sir.
The Lord is
Big
my shepherd,
face.
I shall not want.
Same here. Big face.
Now I like Proverbs a lot. You know, Proverbs, and then I've been
love
getting into the
Proverbs.
Gospels.
Yeah.
My church that I go to right now, I like the series parables. So just going through different parables, Luke and Matthew, a whole lot. Just you know, going through the parables. But yeah, Proverbs. This past summer, I like really got back. You know, tried to get back my word. That's what kind of like where I started off at. You know, Proverbs and then Job.
Yeah. Like if you could say like, have you ever been baptized?
Yeah.
You have. Like, how was that experience for you? How was that?
It was amazing. It was something that like my family really pushed. Well, like my grandparents, they really pushed, you know, Christianity, but they didn't push me to get baptized. That's like, you know, you've been born again. I got baptized when I was like, I think I was like 10 or something like that. But it was when I wanted to, and you know, it definitely was an amazing experience. It doesn't being that I got it when I was so young. By the time where I really started going through real life stuff, you feel me? It's like, oh, I might be getting that water again.
Yeah.
But just knowing that, like, I you know, I am part of the body of Christ, and I just got to do what I got to do to, you know, turn to God.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I got baptized like 2 years ago, man. I got about that what I got to jump, and it really like changed my whole way of thinking of life. You know what I'm saying? My pathway, and just feeling God's presence and having that discernment. You know what I'm saying?
That's the main thing. Determining the discipline to act on the discernment.
Yeah. How has your walk with God been? Like, how important is God to you?
It definitely got back to being the priority. Because I will say, you know, just going through high school, going through college, that wasn't my main priority. Always, I was one of the ones that, you know, pray to God when I wanted something. Pray to God when things go bad.
You ain't alone. You ain't alone.
Fact. Like, you know, this past summer, you know, putting my, like, first of all, realizing that I play a hand in my own demise.
Yeah.
And, you know, getting to, I ain't gonna say like just rock bottom, but, you know, getting down on yourself, you feel me, about life, you know? And so that's when, like, okay, I ain't got nothing else to turn to. Let me turn to God. You feel me? And so, like, you know, making the changes, still slipping up along the way. To this day, still slipping up along the way. It ain't gonna never be a time where I might not, you know, slip up. Of course, I want to just, you know, continue to seek God out. But, like, putting it as a priority and not just, you know, calling to God, but, like, open up the Bible and studying His Word, because that's Him communicating back to you. You know, like, that was, like, I had just being very candid, like, really just questioning God, because, like, bro, I lived most of my life without a mom.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like, why me?
Why you?
You feel me? So it's like, just, you know, just like instead of being like, why me? Like, why not? Why not you?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, you know, it's all part of your story.
Yeah.
And knowing that it's all for a reason, and knowing that shoot is bigger than me.
Yeah.
You know, so that just allowed me to, you know, let go of my pride and really just, you know, open up the book and really get in it. So,
how's your mental health? Like before you even answer, like I gotta congratulate you. I gotta give you flowers, because I really see the growth. You know what I'm saying? Not only the growth, I see a new creature in Christ. I see a how do I say this, man? Like, you really God has His hand on you, bro, in your life, like in all of the above. Like, how's your mental health? How's your mental
I
state?
mean, it wavers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of do with my heart on my sleeve. You feel me? Like, you know, I ain't just the most hard up, put up guy. You feel me? Like, I'm passionate. I do.
Yeah.
But, you know, shoot, you know, I feel like, you know, it's good. I don't like my mental health. You know, it's not just trying to be that type of guy, but, like, you know, it's built on my relationship with God. So it's you know, knowing that at the end of it all, only 22, I'm gonna be straight.
Long way to go.
Long way to go, and knowing that, like, what I'm going through right now, I'm so straight.
Yeah.
You know, knowing that it could be so much worse. You feel me? So it's like, it's really smooth.
Yeah. How do you deal with like the hard times, and you know what I'm saying, like the heartaches and all that, heartbreaks?
My support system, bro.
Yeah.
Shoot, I'm about to get to, you know, first of all, you know, like, getting into more so calling on God, but, like, I got a crazy support system with my friends, my family, bro. Like, you know, we all try to hold each other up. We all have times where, you know, it might not be the best, you know, but when stuff get really sticky, I know I got people I can call on.
Amen.
So
Yeah.
definitely take a village.
Yeah.
We all gotta support each other.
Give me 3 tips, like, for the audience, for the public, like 3 tips on mental health, like how they could, you know what I'm saying, do better and be strong in that aspect.
It's the first tip I give is, like, it's not just about communication, it's about comprehension. So, like, you know, knowing who you dealing with, and like knowing, like always having that empathy, you know, and of course, like when it comes to your mental health, like it starts off internally, you know, like what changes are you making?
Yeah.
You know, you got to hold accountability for yourself, you know, and knowing that at the end of it all, like it's as simple as what really matters. You feel me? Like you're gonna be all right. Like a lot of this stuff really don't matter. You feel me? A lot of stuff that we want really don't matter. So it's just, you know, not just like put down anybody what they're going through, but like, you know, we still waking up, we alive. So it's like we gotta make the most of it.
Yeah, see the good and the bad, for real. See the positives.
Gotta be half glass full.
I like that. Like, what has been your favorite position, coach? Like, I know you say the defense. We had some DBs in her. You know what I'm saying? Like, what has been your favorite? You just had a linebacker session today. Like, what has been your favorite position to coach, if you could say?
I like it all equally. I play linebacker. I like it all equally. I like coaching kids though. That's like, I coach kids. You know, I guess you could say DB because it presents the most challenges. Because if I got a kid who's 7 years old who hasn't played too much football before, you know what I'm saying? You got your hands full. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to playing DB, if that's what they want to do. You feel me? So, I say DB.
Yeah. Is there any position that you can't coach?
I ain't gonna say it's none that I can't coach.
There you go.
It's football. There
you go.
I don't really coach like O-line. I ain't never really played those positions. So, you know, if I haven't done it before, and a little bit of, I don't really, you know, dibble down with receiver. You know, I learned, you know, it's okay to help out, you know, and diversify yourself, but you know, you gotta have a lane that you stay in so you can maximize what you can do.
Who's your favorite player, like in the NFL? What would you say?
That's a good question.
Just give me 5 if you can. Let's go. Number 1. It ain't gotta be in order.
I'm gonna go all position.
Okay.
So boom. I'll start off with corner.
Corner.
This year I really like Derek Stingley.
You had to say that one. If you ain't said that one, I was gonna get on you.
He went to LSU.
Yeah, there you go. Stingley.
If I'm going backer, Fred Warner.
Fred Warner. Who the fuck is that? What team he play for? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fred Warner.
If I'm going D-line, if I'm going nose tackle, I'm going nose tackle. I don't want to be basic and say Jalen Carter, but he really nice.
Yeah, he definitely showed his ass. He put Beth's ass in that Super Bowl.
If I go edge.
So that's 3. You gonna put Jalen Carter?
Yeah, I'll put Jalen Carter on. Yeah. If I go like edge rusher.
Go edge. And edge is what? DN?
Yeah, that's DN.
Okay.
I don't got an edge right now.
Come on, you got an edge. Hunter. We got Anderson, like,
he's talking about Texas. Miles Garrett the best edge. If I'm going,
we'll take Miles.
Yeah, if I'm going quarterback.
You won. Yeah.
Lamar Jackson is the best quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah.
More crazy.
Speaking on that, like Lamar Jackson, like, how did you feel about who should have won that MVP this year? Yeah.
He won MVP last year.
Me personally, I say Saquon, man. I thought they should have gave it to Saquon. How he back hurdled the nigga.
It's not a running back award. It's just simply not. Like, you gotta realize, like, it's I guess you could say policy is going. It's just not a running back.
Yeah.
That's why you got offensive player of the year.
Yeah.
Saquon, I get you. Saquon's the best running back for sure.
Yeah, for sure he is.
I like how versatile he is. But Gibbs crazy.
Gibbs nasty. He get out of there. He get out of there. Burn out of there. Yeah, he might get up out of there. Yeah. What you say?
Can you hear me? I don't like his game, bro. Like, I don't like his game. I like finesse. I like finesse.
I don't think Henry could.
Yeah, you thinking Bobby Wagner?
I don't even know what that is.
Bobby Wagner, that Seahawks. See, that's.
Did he get ran over by Baker Mayfield?
Yeah. But that's the thing. You seeing Bobby Wagner in the back of his career. Seahawks Bobby Wagner, crazy.
I know.
That's before Fred Warner.
I'm talking about now.
Yeah, before Fred Warner, it was Bobby Wagner. You feel me? Patrick Queen, he a good off-ball linebacker. I like you can't like off-ball linebackers always get like a grain of salt because That's the easier linebacker position. But what you call it? And then receiver, give me Jamar Chase. Justin Jefferson is 1A 1B, but I like Jamar Chase better.
Chase. I like that. I like that. You know what? I got a present for you, man. I got something.
Present.
You know what I'm saying? I got a little gift for you.
Hey, and if we going, I gotta throw in the O line. I'll go Trent Williams for sure. Trent Williams, Penei Sewell, Lane Johnson. Lane Johnson nasty. That's the OG.
I put the routes on your ass. Hey man, I got a little presents for you, man.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Know what this bot? Yeah.
Man, I need you to sign this.
I got you.
Put it anywhere, man.
I got you.
Like,
You gotta sign it.
I need you to sign it.
Come on, it's your jersey.
I wish I had yours.
I don't know where my Titans jersey is.
What number you had?
7.
That's your favorite number?
76, yeah.
Oh, we getting a signed jersey from Peasy. This ain't your first time signing a jersey.
It is.
Hey, make history.
Right. Put everything on the T3.
Yeah, man. Get it in on. Oh, yeah. My boy got me right.
Yeah.
Boy got me right.
Feel me?
Know it. Appreciate you, man.
Show that.
Appreciate you. Alright, man. Let's keep it going. My next question for you is gonna be a little bit more diverse.
Okay.
Like, how would you? Well, what is a man?
So, man, first of all, got to be strong. You feel me? You got to be strong to the point of, when things falling down, with people around you, you got to be that person that can be relied on. You got to be dependable. You know what I'm saying? You got to be someone that, people can, like I say, rely on. That go hand in hand. Got to be, you got to have a foundation set. You got to be someone that stick to your morals, I guess you could say. You know what I'm saying? Whatever morals you have, you got to be able to stick to that. You got to be a hustler, bro. You can't call yourself a man, bro. You don't have no grind. You don't have no hustle. You feel me?
Talk that talk, man.
You feel me? And that's not to provide. That's not 50-50. Not that conversation, bro. But like, man don't work, man don't eat. You feel me? It's simple as that. So, and then you know what I'm saying? It's really that simple.
Yeah.
You feel me? Everything else is how is it being a human, but you gotta be someone that could, someone could trust your word and trust your actions. You gotta hustle. You gotta have drive.
What's the biggest lesson you learned in life? What would you say?
Biggest lesson I learned in life: character. What you doing when ain't nobody watching?
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
Yeah, integrity, character. What you doing when ain't nobody watching? Yeah. Integrity. What you doing ain't nobody watching. You feel me?
God.
Yeah, that's ain't. So that's the biggest one for sure. That stick.
Yeah. What's your purpose in life? What would you say?
Purpose. It ain't just like we say we was praying earlier, bro. It ain't about my purpose. You feel me? It's about what the big man got set for me. You feel me? Like I ain't. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to quote the scripture wrong, but it's we might have our own plans, but he orders our steps.
Amen.
So it's like my purpose is fulfilling whatever God has set for me.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's my purpose. That's my will.
Yeah.
And that's really like finding out, like when you give it all to him, it becomes plain as day. This my next step. This my next move. And a lot of it don't align with career. A lot of it don't align with daily efforts. The only daily effort should be seeking out God and abiding by his word.
Yeah.
And everything else gonna follow itself.
So if you could describe yourself in one sentence, like an Instagram caption,
Okay.
what would it be? How would you put it? Think about it. Take your time. One sentence.
walking by faith, not by sight. I'm trying to think of most stuff to add on to it, but walking by faith, not by sight. You feel me? Like that's what I'm doing on a daily basis. You feel me? Like literally not raw dogging it, but like really just going out, like doing what I gotta do. That's everything encompasses that.
Yeah. And she gonna stay on that same topic. Like, give me one word to describe yourself.
Versatile. You can't put me in a box.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah. Would you rather watch college football or NFL? College.
Yeah.
What's your why? Why you said it?
It's a little bit more exciting. Because you don't know. First of all, you don't know who gonna win. You know what I'm saying? Like upsets are more likely to happen. You know, it's ratings and views aren't really taken into account. You know, so I'm not really big on the NFL being scripted or nothing, but ratings and views play a big part into it. But it's not. It used to not be like that as much in college. It's kind of starting to creep up like that, because of NIL and stuff. And then just seeing people that I'm around the same age of, seeing my peers. I got a partner that's at Louisiana Tech right now. I watch him as much as I can. I got a partner at Temple. Partner that just committed to Texas A&M. So watching people that I know, like that's crazy.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because we grew up together. Some of them I trained. Yeah, college for sure.
Yeah. My next question for you is what's your favorite sports movie? What would you say?
I just was thinking about this not too long ago.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
List or is just one?
I ain't never just a one type of guy. It's
give me a list then. Yo.
First one that came to mind, remember the Titans.
Remember the Titans. Why? It was just impactful.
Yeah, impactful for sure. It kind of gave a little glimpse of how it was back in the day. A little peaches and cream, showing how white and black people could get along. It wasn't necessarily like that, in real life, but it's a part of it. What's the one with Samuel L? He was coach.
Coach Carter.
Coach Carter crazy. Coach Carter crazy.
Yeah, that's one of the ones.
Yeah, Coach Carter crazy.
Yeah.
Does Creed count?
Creed definitely counts.
Creed crazy. All three of them, bro. Second one.
I ain't that third one was nasty.
Man, second one, that was the
storyline wasn't bad, but
man, that second one, he was training, bro, out there in the desert. Second one crazy. I'm in the movie theater. That's crazy. No, that second one something crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Creed for sure.
That's three. Give me two more. You got two more.
You gotta go like a funny one. What's one with Adam Sandler?
I don't know the name.
Waterboy. You gotta go Waterboy. You gotta go something funny, Waterboy.
Yeah.
I ain't really just like a big like Mike. That shit not real. What's another one, bro? What's another one?
Gridiron.
You talking about with Dwayne The Rock Johnson? Yeah. They in the hood. Yeah, that's the one. They in the hood. He got the detention center. Yeah, the detention. He
and his daughter was like a ballerina.
No, that's yeah, that's Disney movie. Nah, the Gridiron. That's the one. So my he a coach. It's a detention center. It's a detention center. Yeah. It's the detention center. He a coach, and so it's just like he got dudes from the hood. You feel me? He coaching them up. They partners getting killed. You know what I'm saying? It's dudes who rival gangs on the same team. Yeah. So yeah, that's crazy.
That's one of the ones.
What's the other one when they in the movie with Adam Sandler too? Nelly was the running back. Longest yard. Yo,
I got know all these movies, man. Y'all. Man, if I had to give you my list, number one, I'm gonna go Shooting Stars. I don't know if you seen that LeBron movie. That's one of the ones. Nah, hell nah, that's Space Jam. It's a docu-series. It's like on his story.
Oh, okay.
That's one of the ones. He thought I was talking about AU and shit. I'm gonna go Clarissa Shields. I don't know if y'all see The Fire Inside. You seen it? You ain't seen it?
It's out.
Yeah, it came out like on Christmas Day. I'm talking about boy.
Clarissa Shields crazy.
Yeah. I ain't crying a movie in years. I ain't crying a period, but boy, that shit made me tear up. Like seeing the support system of her and everybody cheering her on back home. I ain't even gonna spoil it for you, but you gotta go to see that one. I'm gonna for sure put Coach Carter up there. Let's see. Yeah. I probably only got 3 for you. I don't know too many sports movies.
I got you.
Yeah, for sure that. That's what's up. Game on the line. You know what I'm saying? You first and goal. You know what I'm saying? First and inches. You right there. Like what play you running?
It depends on who I got. If I got an O-line like Philly, I'm going brotherly shove.
Yeah, tush push.
It really depends on who I got. Something else that work goal line too. I like a levels concept, quarterback rollout. I got a flat. I got a deep what you call a corner route in the end zone, and then I got like an over route coming from the backside. So I hit that on the backside. Levels concept. If I gotta go running back, bro, I'm going my running back handing up the middle. First and goal.
You ain't throwing it like Russell at.
Nah, if I got Marshawn, I'm running the ball, but
Yeah,
that's
for sure.
ridiculous. If I got Marshawn, I'm running the ball.
Let's see. Like if you could give some tips for DBs guarding the goal line, first and goal, what would that be? We was practicing stuff.
Yeah, I'm finna say we went over that today. So when it comes to goal line coverage, for sure, you gotta realize that it's only a couple routes that you could get. You get slant route, you get fade, you get pylon route, or you could get any type of end zone route. So of course we gotta think about alignment. All right. If I'm guarding the goal line, I don't want to be too deep into the end zone. You feel me? So if they're at the 5, I could play catch man right at the end zone because I know that he has to get to the end zone in order to score. I could stop him 1 yard before it's over with. You feel me? So I don't want to be too far back into the end zone. Most likely in inside leverage. That's depending on the coverage. You know what I'm saying? If y'all playing cover 1, I might go outside leverage to funnel everything. But 9 times out of 10, it's probably gonna be inside leverage. You line up, force everything out, so you use the end zone in the back. I mean the sideline in the back of the end zone, and then really, knowing the difference between knowing how to play through the hands. If we get beat, if we get beat by a step, then I'm trying to play through the hands, which is risky in the goal line because
what is that? Describe that for the
so if I'm at DB playing through the hands, when the receiver's hands go up, I'm punching my hand through, and I'm not just swatting. I'm leaving it in there, all right, and I'm ripping out once the ball comes. But if I'm in phase and I'm chest to chest with the receiver, if you're running a fade, I'm chest to chest. I always teach my DBs go make a play on the ball, all right, because they want to see players that can make a play on the ball. You feel me? That's how you get to the highest level, and that's how you get paid. Like PBUs is good, but when you play against guys, you might swat the ball. If it's still in the air, the receiver might still catch it. You feel me? So if I'm in phase, I'm trying to make a play on the ball. But just like how we went over today, alignment and leverage is very important. Knowing the situation, knowing tendencies, knowing what type of receiver you got, and then just being a ball player.
I like that. We're gonna stay right there on that topic. You keep right there. We're gonna stay right there on that topic. Like give me 3 tips. 3 tips for DBs.
3 tips for DBs.
3 tips for DBs. I got DeAndre Hopkins on the other side of me. We got somebody quick, still got hands.
Yeah.
How we going there?
So D-Hop.
Yeah.
First of all, D-Hop is one of the best receivers to ever play the game. You feel me? He's one of those guys where, he is tough because he's a good route runner. Whenever you got somebody that's a good route runner, first thing I always tell DBs, your feet are necessary, your hands are an accessory. So you play with your feet. You feel me?
Gems.
Be where your feet at. You feel me? You play with your feet, and you got to use your feet properly. Your hands are accessories. If you got good feet, you can have great hands. You can have great hands, but still have bad feet and still get beat every play. You know what I'm saying? So that's first thing I'm telling the DB. Always have to be weary of with a lot of, especially younger guys, because of the 7-on-7 culture being so prominent and the 1-on-1 culture being so prominent, not knowing, first of all, what coverages are. I coach 7-on-7. I got a lot of kids who simply just don't know what coverages are, so they don't know how to play.
Man-to-man.
The plan. So I don't know where my help is. So that's the main thing. If I'm in a man-to-man situation, I should know where my help is. You're always gonna have help. Unless you might have a time where you're on the island, but 9 times out of 10 you're gonna have help over top, or you're gonna have help in the middle. So knowing that, okay, where my help is, let me just play, away from where my help is, so I could cover where my weak spot is, and then just use my help. So that's the main thing. Always knowing where your help is, in the man-to-man situation, and then
one more.
Just know how to play off man. That's a very that's a lost art. We didn't go over that today, went over that, yesterday and Tuesday. But knowing how to play off man, that is a lost art that a lot of people don't know how to do.
Yeah, what is that?
So that's basically if I'm one-on-one with the receiver, I'm playing off of him, so I'm giving him distance, and it helps me play the intermediate and deeper routes. So if a player runs a 10-yard dig, a player runs a 15-yard comeback, so I'm able to cover those better. If I get some type of double move, you could play that off man. But a lot of people don't know how to play it because of the fact that they don't know how to backpedal. They don't know how to trust their backpedal. They don't know how to weave. They don't know when they should be opening up. They don't know what their alignment should be. No matter if I should be 7-1, 8-1, outside leverage, inside leverage. All those different things. They don't know good hand placement once the receiver breaks the cushion. So that's a lot of stuff that we go over. But yeah, playing with your feet. Feet being an accessory. Knowing situation and knowing football. And knowing how to play off man. And know how to tackle. Yeah. That's a big thing too. That's a lost art. You gotta know how to tackle.
I broke my arm fucking around not knowing how to tackle.
Hey, you feel me? So it's the part of it. I'll go even. That's straight from Saban. Like he was recruiting. First of all, size. Nick Saban. So yeah, that was what he said. Knowing how to tackle, can play man to man. It was one of the tip I forgot, but I probably remember some of the time.
Like even on the tackling part, man, I'm talking about. I remember Little League, man. I'm playing safety. I'm playing both sides of the ball. I'm Travis Hunter before Travis.
You feel me?
You dig? So
I know.
I'm talking about we playing Pearland Red or some shit.
Eagles
Red. Them niggas got that nigga got the breaking on my team. He getting it in. It's me and him 1-on-1 at the touchdown at the line at the 1. I'm like, man, you not scoring this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got up on his ass, man. He scored them motherfuckers.
He had different plans.
I broke my damn.
You ain't go with the ankle bite, bro. You ain't. You tried the big man. Oh yeah, you tripping. You tripping, bro. You gotta know your bag, bro. You gotta go with the ankle bite, man. You gotta go ankle bite, and if you miss it, be like,
yeah.
Oh no, wait, you feel me?
How important is it to know how to fall in football?
That's a big thing.
Yeah.
You gotta know how to fall. You don't want to just fall straight on your face. You don't want to fall straight on your shoulder. I guess you say the best way. I mean, that's why I like to play defense, because I'm falling on somebody. I'm falling on somebody. I get them the cushion. But I guess if you're on offense, another bro, know when to go down. Like if it's 4 people, bro, go down. Cause that 5th person coming for that knee.
Coach had a little feet move.
Man, you gotta save your body, bro. Go out of bounds. About longevity. You know what I'm saying? If you know you could truck them, you feel me? But yeah, bro, you gotta know how to keep your body safe.
Yeah. Let me see that, Shane. Let me get one. Alright, man. If you had to give, like, let's say 3 tips for linebackers, like, what would they be?
Gotta know how to not only cover, you gotta know how to play downfield. You gotta know how to read the guard. First of all, you gotta know how to read the guard. You gotta know how to read the O-line in general. You gotta know how to read the guard and the mesh. That's the first thing. You can't just be out there ready to shoot a gap. You gotta know just between a down block, a zone block. You gotta know how to take on a pull. I know you say 3 tips, but football not a 3 tip type of thing. That's a loaded question. So yeah, you gotta know them type of blocks. You gotta know what a mesh is. You gotta know how to defend a read option. You gotta know how to cover. That's not the most important thing, but you gotta know how to cover. You gotta know how to play zone. You gotta know route concepts. You gotta know that if I got one going away, I'm probably gonna have one coming back in. You gotta know high-low concepts, best concepts. How to get into the drop, those things. And you gotta be a sideline. You gotta be nasty, bro. You gotta be nasty linebacker. You gotta be smart. Yeah, you gotta be smart, but you gotta have that dog in you for sure. You put your body on the line. You gotta know how to take on blocks. You gotta know how to defeat blocks. You gotta know that. You shouldn't have to take on every block. You should be able to avoid blocks too and still make a play. So that's a little scope.
What's your favorite Little League memory? Football. Let's go football. Little League football. What's your favorite Little League football?
I'm gonna go back before the Raiders, before the Titans, bro.
I ain't heard that name in years.
I'm gonna go South Main Mustangs, bro.
Mustangs.
South Main Mustangs.
Yeah, they had them jerseys.
I think I was a 3-time Super Bowl champion. Fun League.
What the fuck?
we ran the Fun League. Here's the thing, though.
We're never getting the playoffs, man.
I was like, nah, but I was like 3 years in a
Where
row.
them rings at? You still got them?
Nah, we had trophies.
Okay.
What you call it? But yeah, South Main Mustangs was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. We still got people in college from the Mustangs. Shout out Xavier Alfred, went to Creek.
Yeah.
Oh boy, yeah, Xavier. He played.
He playing Arizona State now.
Yeah. Ronald Triplet.
Triplet.
He big old dude played D-line. He went to Creek. But South Main Mustang, winning them Super Bowls, them boys. I got to the Titans, bro. I used to be thrashing. I was thrashing the little white boys. A lot of it, And then I got to the Raiders. That's when I played with all my AU teammates. It was cool. Coaches.
Like, what was your favorite memory? Like, you ever
My
had
favorite
breakout play where you was?
I had a whole lot of them. I ain't gonna lie.
See, I ain't never scored in football.
You ain't never. Oh, that's I ain't gonna lie. My favorite, my best game. I had a game. I had 2 tugs and 2 picks.
2 tugs. Was it?
Touchdowns.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 tugs and 2 picks. First game of the season. What you call it? This was for the Titans. Yeah, that was probably because it was a team.
Same game.
Yeah, same game. So they had beat us, the Broncos. They had beat us the year before. Had big old running back. And so I had it on my mind. No, it wasn't them. This was when I played for the Titans.
So I'm saying, who's the running back?
The Titans was not in Fort Bend. This is Titans that was in Pearland. I didn't play with Savo.
What league you play for?
Cobras was crazy. Cobras was crazy.
It was always Cobras and Mustangs. I always heard of them. Like,
yeah, Mustangs, but that's a whole different. Yeah, Cobras was Fort Bend. Cobras ran Fort Bend until Fresno got up in there.
Yeah.
We beat them too. Championship.
Fresno who? Gators. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Now them Gators.
But
They got them jerseys. Yeah, I fuck.
Yeah, they had them
They got
jerseys.
them jerseys.
Fresno Nation had them jerseys for sure.
Jerseys too though.
Yeah, y'all had good color schemes for sure. Y'all had some crazy color schemes.
They was come on about 4 more times.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
They was in there.
They was stacking it. They was.
Yeah.
Oh, I went crazy in the Senior Bowl.
Yeah. What happened? Like, give me the play, man. You got to break down the play. Like,
what you call it? So
taking it under center.
I played in the Senior Bowl, but we had played our team because y'all lost y'all first game.
Senior Bowl is what? That's high school.
I ain't playing the team.
Yeah, you ain't none because Kobe ain't even playing the Senior Bowl.
That's high school.
Nah, that's
Little League.
Yeah.
Junior.
Oh, okay.
Niggas made it to All-Star games and shit.
We was like that. But yeah, my favorite moment, probably was that two because it's crazy because all my partners we had
Took it to the crib.
one of them I took to the crib, but all my partners we had spent the night and one of the teammates the night before, so we doing all the wrong shit, staying up late as hell.
I remember them times.
We up late, but it's like I just woke up with it on my mind. I was like, I ain't gonna lie, my cleats was crazy. I had these little baby blue powder cleats. Drip was crazy. I had the tinted visor.
You rather the ankle, or you rather like
Ankle. I ain't rocking no big bulky high top cleats. Hell nah. Them big old Cam Newtons. Hell no. Hell no. Nah, I gotta go ankle and mid top for sure. But I had 2 picks, which I was at safety that game. That was a game plan. They put me at safety. I'm back there. Getting active, and then running back. Yeah, running back, you put the ball in my hands, bro. Hey, my favorite running back. Pop Mitts. I was like a Arian Foster. That's one player from the Texans. I fucked with Arian Foster. Arian Foster was tough.
For sure. Man, my favorite, my biggest Little League memory, man. I remember they had a play called Jackson. Yeah. And this is they calling me Action Jackson. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Action Jackson, man. But nah, man, it's halftime, man. We got like 3 seconds on the clock, man. We at the 50. Yeah. Coach run up the play. He like, hey, we're gonna have the double reverse. Know what I'm saying? Okay. So we got bro coming. He hype. We got bro coming from the other side. He reversed. He coming the ball. They thought he had the ball. He really gave it to me. I'm coming back around this way. I'm getting the movement. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I get all the way to the 1 yard line. This me and bro. No. We always at the 1 yard line. I tried to do. Man, I got tackled out of bounds, man. That nigga fucked up my whole shit, man. That nigga fucked up my whole touchdown, man. Nah, for sure. Man, how was your AAU experience? Like, how was that? Like, break that down.
So, boy, I started off playing with TK. I ain't gonna.
TK.
Yeah, I started off.
Gotta spend some time on that one.
Yeah, I started off playing with TK. Yeah, we ran in the city.
One.
We ran in the city for sure. That's when I first started playing basketball. So
Shout
I was fast. Shout out Z. Shout out Z. Hey, Jacoby Harris was the best from 4th grade to Kyron.
Big things,
you feel me? Kyron, Sean Walker, all them boys. Yeah,
Sean Walker.
Yeah, I started off.
He was big Shaq back then.
Facts. Yeah, we ran the city for sure. I ain't gonna lie. I played, but I wasn't one of the guys. You feel me? Because I mean, football is all my main thing. But that's and then I thought it get nice a little bit. So I was like, let me go see if I can do my own little things. So that's why I started playing Shadow Creek Shooting Stars with my pops and my uncle.
Yeah.
So
shout out Coach Peace, man.
Shout out the big OG, and then Coach E. Shout out Coach E, man. He X and O for sure. And so that's when I got into my own little bit. I started hooping, I started putting in some time of hooping, going to training and stuff like that. But I was straight. I was straight. You feel me?
What's your favorite memory now?
My favorite memory, probably had to be. It was when you. Oh no. My favorite memory is for sure Vegas.
Vegas with who?
Shadow Creek. Yeah.
What? Y'all niggas went Vegas? Man?
Yeah, 9th grade.
You wasn't like no Vegas ass nigga, man.
With the Vegas. You was at the same tournament in Vegas. Y'all ain't never go to Vegas?
We went to Vegas, but we went at the same tournament, y'all.
Type. Yeah, nah. Sorry. But I ain't gonna lie.
Nah,
yeah, they was gone. But nah, I ain't gonna lie. It wasn't.
That's what Bernstein, huh?
Yeah.
He was nice.
If you wasn't Denver, D1.
Yeah, niggas had the uprising on the little shorts and shit.
6 million a year.
I was 6 man, but we was cold though.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, nah, for sure Vegas after 9th grade, chill. Not because of basketball. Hey, 3 minutes before 3 minutes for real. 6 man. 7.
The whole team is split.
What? Did y'all dub anything over there?
Yeah, we lost the game to go to the championship.
Whoa, y'all niggas was lit.
Yeah.
I just went to go see.
No, we wasn't that tough.
I just went to go see U of H, man. I see my boy.
Yeah.
That boy lit over there. I'm talking about he had his own bobblehead. Shit, niggas putting on for the city now for sure. Y'all had a stacked lineup over there. That's
facts. Yeah.
Canary played with y'all too, huh?
Yeah, Canary played with us for a few years, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. Shout out Canary, man. Yeah. Let's see. What's your favorite football celebration?
Oh, gritty. I was a gritty fiend. I was a gritty fiend for sure. But yeah.
Before the gritty, what you was hitting?
Oh, the gritty, what I was hitting?
Yeah.
No.
You front flipping in that.
No. I was Ray Lewis for sure.
Oh.
Before the gritty, I was Ray Lewis for sure.
That's your favorite player? Who's your favorite player?
Yeah, that was my favorite linebacker growing up. Yeah, that was top. He was top one.
That's everybody. Big head, you got it.
Yeah, you. Facts.
Nah, for sure. What's your favorite number to wear in football?
6.
Basketball.
6.
Okay. What's the ugliest number you could put on? Not you, just anybody.
In general?
67.
67.
I'm gonna say
67.
I'm gonna say like 46.
46 move.
46 move.
46 move for a linebacker. Your linebacker in the league.
If I'm hooping,
Hey, 46 is nasty.
Yeah.
On the first date, what's a great idea to go on the first date? What would you say? Bible study, huh?
That is a great one. That's a good one.
No bread.
Oh God. Let me see. Hey, what scripture you know? But nah.
Yeah.
First date, bro. First date. Shoot, I'm simple, bro. We go grab a bite to eat, watch a movie. You feel me? Oh, bowling for Hey, bowling for. I gotta see. I'm a decent bowler, but I know I can beat a girl. Yeah. I ain't never lost to any girl I'm taking. I gotta see the competitive side. I gotta bowl right to that motherfucker. Hey, nah, for sure bowling W first date for sure.
Yeah, with Drake.
the pockets look like.
Nah, for real. What's your favorite memory or moment in Black History? What would you say?
Favorite moment of Black History? When I was born. That's Black History.
Hey, that's a bar.
Do you hear me?
That's a bar. I don't know. I'm gonna say. I answered this question on my last episode. I said Rosa Parks, but this time
I'll go Jackie Robinson though. Like he was awesome.
Jackie Robinson.
Tied to the sports.
Yeah,
They said Martin Luther King really was fucking with Snow Bunny, so I don't.
I'm gonna say Martin. Shit, just because you fucking with the Snow Bunny. Shit, shout out Martin. Goddamn. Nah, for real.
Snoopy.
Snoopy. Hey, I ain't now. Let's start. All right, so right next door, like we got the new facility being built.
Yes, sir.
Like, what's gonna be over there?
Awesome. First off, shout out to my OG Coach Donnie, Coach Cook. Shout out to them. This ain't my spot. You feel me? That's their spot. They took me in. Beast Mode Elite. Yeah, facts. Beast Mode Elite Athletics, you know, they've been putting something together for a long time now. We're going to have a new, you know, top of the line weight room training facility going along with this right here. We also going to have an outdoor turf area. So, you know, we finna take over the city for sure, without a doubt. You know, we got, you know, we're going to be doing regular fitness training, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be doing, you know, high intensity athletic training. You know, we're going to have pro days here, all different type of stuff. So, yeah, it's finna be something big going on here, man. You know, if you're in the Houston area, for sure tap in with me. We're going to get all that set up for sure. But, yeah. This finna go crazy.
Man, who was your best coach you ever had? Really, give me a list first before you even give me just your number one. Like, give me a list. Who's the best coaches you ever had?
Best coach I ever had. I feel like the best coach I done had, like just overall, like who I feel like, you know, who got the best track record. T-Baby. T-Baby, Coach Thomas. That's our basketball coach. Coach Thomas got the best track record.
Thomas,
like he's the
Elkins?
He's the best.
Niggas a dual sport athlete, man. Come on, stop playing.
I respect good coaching. Like Coach Thomas, like, you know, what you call it? I feel like, I mean, my dad crazy good coach too. Like he, you know, I take a lot of.
You play soccer, ain't you?
We played soccer together. No, I really was a trendsetter with that soccer shit. I put a lot of niggas on the soccer.
Nah, for real.
I put a lot of niggas on the soccer.
Yo,
a lot of niggas really came to soccer, yeah.
Hey, like, he got some game in that soccer, man.
Hey,
he got footwork.
Hey, hit me.
I think I was gonna make that soccer team too.
Hey, shout out Coach Richardson.
Yeah. What's the boy name?
Vargas. You talking about the old one?
He coached B team.
Hoyle, yeah.
Shout
out Hoyle, yeah.
But on the coaches.
Coach Weary.
Coach Weary
was a good coach. Coach Weary was a good coach. Shout out Coach Weary. Gotta go Brantley. That's my head coach, my head football coach. No, at Elkins. But before I go Brantley, I gotta go Shern. Shern was that's at Elkins too. That's at Elkins too. He was a receiver coach, but he was like, you know, the backbone. He the backbone of Elkins football still to this day. You feel me? Yeah, track. Basketball too, used to keep that freshman team going. You feel me? Coach Shern backbone at Elkins, you feel me? You
was varsity in basketball?
Senior, yeah. I ain't played junior, that's when I got my surgery. What you call it? But yeah. Man. Yeah, that's who I could just come to mind. If I shout out somebody from Creek, Coach Glab, Gully.
Glab. Both of them.
Yeah, Coach Gully. He was the safety coach, head track coach. I just saw him today.
Gully was the short light skin. Right?
No, that's Glab. Glab is the short light skin. I be seeing him all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Shout out Coach Glab.
Facts.
Me personally, I'm gonna say
Coach Hayes. That's my first
Coach Hayes,
basketball coach.
Coach Hayes.
Hayes, yeah. TK.
Shout out Coach Hayes. He don't play. Right. I remember playing T3, man. Not T3. TK. In AAU, man. I was playing down. Like I was always on the age, like my birthday always fell like right in between the deadline. So I play with the young niggas. Shit, let me play with the young niggas. Drop a little 40p. I got another TK, man. They had the younger team, but them niggas was cooking. But I ain't gonna lie.
Colin, Jacory.
Jacory, that's his name. I think he was a hot tower.
Nah, see, he'll play with us.
They had. I think they had Trey Reary on that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Colin was crazy. Colin Wright was crazy.
Colin
Colorado
Yeah, he
was
nasty.
crazy. Yeah, he was
He
That was
nasty.
crazy.
Yeah, he had
Hill
Stanford.
was nice. He had Stanford now.
Who is Hill?
He was on our team. The dark skinned dude who shooting all the threes on our team last week.
He was
He
nice.
hooked that rich part.
He was that rich boy.
Let's speak on that real quick. Like, how was that T3 versus Roller Pitts game, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, yo. You know we got the footage coming soon, man. It's dropping real soon, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah, I had a smooth 35 points. Something like that. I had a great game. If my team would have won, I for sure would have been the MVP on my team.
I was MVP for my team.
How did y'all lose?
We lost. We ran out of gas. We ran out of gas. We got out to a good start. Ran out of gas.
Great.
They had a more complete team than we did basketball wise. I will, admit that. But we had our own. We played. We competed it. We had fun. We were safe. No fights.
Great time.
And that's all that mattered for
Great
us. So
time.
great time.
Will you do it again?
Yeah, we gonna run it back. Different sports,
Yeah.
different events. That's what we do.
Yeah.
We gonna do the 707. We gonna do the. I want to do boxing. I want to do
Hey.
just cookouts,
I love it.
Super Bowl watch, all
love
type of
it.
stuff. So
Yeah.
coming soon for sure.
Even shout yourself out like what you do, man. Tell the people like
Oh yeah,
what
I'm rolling
do you
pits,
do?
man. We cook
Yeah.
barbecue. When I originally started my business, I wanted to do just barbecue, but now I'm trying to expand, learn from other people, and see like what all I can make, and have one of the most unique menus in the city. I'm young, so it's not that many people that's cooking with the equipment that I have. So it is what it is. Like I said,
coming soon too.
yeah. We gonna just like how KP said, we walking by faith. God know the steps, so we gonna see how it is.
Come on, talk that talk. What's your favorite meal to make?
To me, I ain't gonna lie, my specialty, bro. People love my
I heard them
ribs.
nachos was T3 game.
Nachos, hey, they be giving me reviews.
Hey, them ribs.
Ribs.
Them ribs and that brisket, boy.
Plate together.
Hey, them ribs and that brisket, boy.
Yeah.
Something serious.
Yeah,
I
we gonna do
can't lie.
something. I'm gonna show you.
Yeah.
We gonna get some
Get
behind the
it in.
scenes
Nah,
there.
for sure. Man, even on the coach's tip, like man, I had Coach Dill. That was my coach right there. He played this Shadow Creek Shooting Stars. Kevin Dad.
Hey, the school used to be there with the big old EC.
Yeah.
In game. Blowing.
Nice. That game was crazy.
He had the big motor baby, the OG baby, the big motherfucker.
With the box.
Yo, God, the cigar.
Man, I gotta put Coach Peasy up there. My boy Coach Peasy, he really instilled that game in me. I'm talking about the OG, not Coach Peasy right here.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about the OG. Shout out to the OG. If you're watching this, man, I really thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the game you instilled in me, all the love you showed, all that, man, for real. After that, I gotta go Coach E, Coach Elliott, Coach James, I think is his name. Elijah Elliott dad. Who else? My dad coached me in YMCA. I gotta put Pops up there. You know what I'm saying?
Pops was one of the first barbers. Hey, Pops
really.
like that on the Clippers.
Hey, now get with him.
Hey, I was like that on the Clippers.
And if I gotta give you one more, I'm gonna say Coach. What's my boy name? I think he with Coos Elite. What's his name? Cozy.
Yeah.
Coach Cozy. Even though he ain't never believe in me. I went to Legacy, but I ain't never believe in me, man. But it's all good. Man, we gonna jump past that, man.
Keep it real.
I got to.
They was stacked though, bro. They was stacked.
Legacy.
Yeah. Bro, this nigga. Bro, he
hated.
Legacy was like we beat him, yeah, but they was nice, bro.
Y'all beat them what? In Elkins?
Now we lost by a free throw. Chris Johnson missed a free throw.
Damn.
Y'all know they had the left
But I know
hand.
John John?
PV.
Nah, you talking about who, he at PV right now?
PJ.
PJ.
They
You still at
had
PV?
Brian. And he went to PV2. They had John. I think he had North Texas. They had Air Scott. He went to North Texas. He might have transferred somewhere.
Nah, you know he at St. John right now.
Almost 7 D1 division players.
Ashton.
Lost by 2. Lost by 1 to us.
But it's Elkins though, like it's.
That was the big
Coach Thomas wasn't even coaching.
Oh, yeah, preseason, huh?
Josh was coaching. And Kuzi had no disrespect to Kuzi. He was a great coach too. But he had me and Z on the bench. GG's. I'm not fucking with Kuzi.
Z, hoping.
at TSU right now.
If I'm gonna shout out the Coos,
Z hoping at TSU.
I went watch that nigga play Saturday. That nigga, he damn near finna be number one option. Cause two be tripping. The guard.
I ain't never been to that game.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. That shit got they lost.
What they tickets looking like?
$20.
I ain't watching it.
But
I
nah.
seen the YouTube link. I'm gonna tell you.
That nigga be hooping.
I'm gonna tell you for the one too.
That nigga be hooping. I ain't
Nah, he's shaking, but
Tell the team come out play.
You be watching boxing?
Yeah.
Like
Tank. Tank. Tank.
Speaking of who could beat Tank? Who
In his weight class, nobody. Nobody is weight
class.
It's a nigga bigger than him.
T-Bud.
Okay.
T-Bud, whoop his
He ain't. Nah, Ford to go. In my eyes, Ford to go. Bud. I mean, Bud bigger than him. So yeah, that nigga Bud hit hard. I ain't gonna. I'm not fighting.
If they get into the same weight class though, if they fight
in the same weight class,
because Bud can fight at 145. If they fight at 154,
that's too big. That's too big for Tank. Tank is like 5'4".
130 something.
No.
Nah, you right. The height.
If they met at like
145.
Yeah, 145.
I ain't gonna lie, he's not.
I gotta see Tank. I gotta see Tank speed at 145.
Yeah.
I gotta see. He's not 145.
He's a 135 fighter. I don't think he's gonna get slowed down that much.
Man, that's 10 pounds in boxing is a big difference, bro.
Nigga Crawford gonna be small.
But he's fought there before though.
Who you got?
I think. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's a big. It's not
I
that
would
much.
bet on that one.
Yeah.
I just watch and do the fight.
But niggas be Tank crazy, bro.
Tank.
Yeah, that
He
nigga.
like 43 and 0, 40 something. No.
Nah, he ain't 40 yet. He
30.
31 and all, I think.
If I had to say like, if you had to pick through T-Bud and Canelo, I think they canceled the fight or whatever. They trying to work it out.
He's back on.
It's back on. Okay. If you had to pick who win in that, who you got? It's Black History Month. Nah, don't do that.
I can't. Man, Canelo. Niggas acting like Canelo, not Canelo. Like, but nah, Bud close to his prime. I go Bud. After what he just did the era, bro. Nah, I go Bud. Not like I go Bud. Like Bud, I go Bud. I put money on Bud. But like, we not just finna act like Canelo, not Canelo. Like, see, Canelo fought Floyd at 19, and I don't think he lost a fight after that for a long time.
I'm gonna say
Canelo be ducking, bro.
Canelo
Be ducking, bro.
He older now.
He been ducking since Floyd.
Yeah,
Who he fought since
I think
Floyd?
so.
Like for real, like a real contender that we like. Oh, we must watch.
I don't know that.
We don't even watch Canelo fights as black people. Let's be real.
After Floyd stopped fighting, I stopped watching boxing for a minute until Tank popped up.
We don't watch Canelo.
Yeah, nigga, I'm
I
done.
don't watch Canelo. I watch Pitbull before I watch Canelo.
Big boy. He don't get that.
Yeah, I ain't getting into it.
It was in the plan. I said I ain't never seen.
He just fought
Some other Mexican dude.
Rolly. He fought Rolly.
No, not Rolly.
He just lost, I think.
Hey, you
He was in
know.
the blend with another Mexican dude. I'm talking about Toto.
Yo, no, I see.
12 rounds.
Yeah.
I'm so
Bro,
I wanna.
and
I think don't Pitbull fight. He fight Loma.
Pitbull.
No, I'm saying he finna fight. When old boy next fight? The other Mexican nigga.
Benavidez.
I think
Nah, he too big. Garcia too big too. Garcia.
no, the same weight class.
Ryan Garcia.
Crawford size.
Yeah,
Garcia 6 foot.
Niggas act like he not like that.
Garcia lost one fight.
That nigga fight.
Garcia better fight. He whooped Haney.
He whooped Haney ass. I'm talking about came out there, beat the shit out
That's my
of him.
favorite boxer too.
Don't
That's
forget,
my favorite boxer.
we thought he was just as good as Tank.
Facts.
That
Tank really showed like it's levels to this shit. Like,
The way he got his ass whooped that night, I was like, damn, bro, I can't even root for you no more, dude. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying. Canelo haven't fought nobody.
yeah,
He been ducking. Cause you
I
can't
have heard
a big
about that.
fighter. But the skill, we see the skill.
yeah,
when it comes
he
to
ducking Benavidez.
he ain't fought nobody, bro.
Yeah.
Like when it come to
Nah, he gotta fight. He gotta fight Crawford though.
like to me, bro, I don't.
And he
care
fought
about
the worst.
bosses,
He
bro.
didn't
I
fight the
care
better
about
twin.
big- In this boxing, bro.
That record shit.
But I'm an Ali nigga. Like I'm back in the day. Them niggas got L's.
You ain't watched not one Ali fight.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Back in the day, like
They fighting the
Nah,
best.
but like-
you will get called out.
Okay.
Yeah, like
you
you.
fight next week.
Yeah.
That's the type nigga I am.
Yeah, like nigga, you got a couple L's because you didn't fought the other best nigga. Niggas be trying to keep that 0.
But he got some wins.
No, yeah,
like
bro.
his last 3 fights combined for 71-0.
Bro, exactly. Like every nigga that tanked and fought last 3 fights has been undefeated beforehand.
Yeah. He fights.
And then like if you watch the fights, Tank is beating like none of them are close.
I ain't gonna lie, that last one. Who you talking about, Crawford?
It was quick. He wasn't. I don't think he
Crawford
even.
got touched his last fight. I ain't like that.
He ain't. But he
Man,
ain't. You could tell he ain't prepped. Like he wasn't tripping off that shit.
I thought Frank was gonna get him. I ain't gonna lie, I thought Frank was gonna get him. He tapped that nigga right there. I said, hell no.
Shit.
I thought Frank was gonna get him. You seen the fight?
You seen the fight? Gonna get him too.
You did, bro, nigga. Like he was throwing punches, bro. Like you gotta realize, unless you see that head snap back, bro, I'm not tripping.
If he didn't get knocked out and he would have kept that same,
Man, hell no.
it'd have been a different fight. But
It wouldn't have, bro. Tank was chilling whole time.
He was.
Like you ain't.
He felt him out.
We ain't seen Tank get rattled yet.
Nigga hit that backflip every time. I'll be like, dang.
Now we see him take it round.
What do you think about these new NBA trades? Like, really, let's speak on the first one, the key one, the most one in history. Like, the Luka and Anthony Davis trade. Like, what you think about that?
That money talk. You feel me? Lakers got their star for the next 10 years. You know, if he stay healthy.
Yeah.
It don't really make too much sense for Dallas, but I think it has something to do with like they trying to build a casino or something at the stadium, and so they didn't want to get Luka that supermax money, so that money goes to the casino. Yeah, they ain't worried about winning for real, bro.
Who won that trade?
Lakers. AD is hurt right now. He's not even playing right now.
Luka, damn, no.
Bro, they started pumping out stuff. He out of shape, bro. He just went to the finals.
Who you see them going this year?
Second round.
14 that last one. I mean, that's
First game. That's debut. He been playing like ass. He playing with
Play
LeBron.
today.
They ain't had a game today. But the Lakers look solid this year, though. I wish they would have got like a better big.
for sure. They got Alex
Lakers
Len
gonna
in
lose a
that
lot of
thing.
games without AD. Promise you.
It ain't the same no
They
more.
don't have no anchor.
Yeah.
And the games that they was winning, they was top 10, and they was number 1 in the West for a month in defense with Anthony Davis. They just lost that. So you talking about being a number 3 seed? We're gonna see how that jumps, especially teams like the Warriors getting Jimmy Butler,
Rockets.
teams like the Rockets who playing high level defense in the West, teams like
That's what I'm saying. They might not make it out of the first round. I mean, bro, it's not. I feel like it
ain't gonna be no more play-in, huh?
but they big still though. They still big.
Yeah.
Cause you got Vandy came back, you got
Nice.
Finney Smith.
Doing Finney Smith, yeah.
Where you see the Rockets going this year? Fuck you, boy. I ain't like, we go all the way,
They
man.
too young, bro. They too young.
So who we need, man?
They try hard.
Who else?
They just need
who
time.
else young? Okay, T Young in the bitch.
They're not.
You got elite player.
Yeah. Okay. So
Nobody
yeah.
elite.
Yeah.
Man, we got.
I don't see OKC
Who
going to the
all-star on
finals.
y'all team?
Amen.
He not.
Amen.
Who he better than? Name
That nigga's a rising star. Hey man is a rising star.
Yes, oh God. Name any NBA
Jalen
team that got a better.
Jalen Green got fingernail paint. Next.
Motherfucking Fred.
Nigga, he old as fuck.
That's
They hand me down
PG.
that he got from Kawhi. Nigga, he like that. He not like
All
that.
right, let's really talk about the key factor on the team. Dylan and Dylan Brooks. You know what I'm talking
Watch
about?
out. Hey, next topic, bro.
You know what I'm
Next
talking
topic, bro.
about? I ain't that. I hate no
Talk about
Dylan.
Dylan, bro.
I'm gonna cancel my ass. Nigga just mentioned that. I hate that nigga, bro.
I hate that.
If you don't hate that nigga, you a real Rockets fan. You gotta be a real Rockets fan to like that nigga.
So who will win the finals this year?
Celtics.
Warriors.
Yeah, Celtics is nasty.
Celtics.
Celtics is nasty.
Bro, like, they crazy, bro. I know Cleveland don't want to hit, bro. Celtics is crazy, bro. I'm not taking a team against them in the 7-game series. They too deep. Like they have Kristaps Porzingis as the third option.
He not hooping.
He doesn't have to.
Bro, we cool.
He just
He
put up
doesn't
28
have
the other day. You know, I be on that PP and on that prize pick, man.
That's the thing, bro. He the third option.
I think they just out there.
Sponsors.
I don't think they're that good.
You're crazy. Cause niggas act like, bro. Niggas be, Jay Tate, he a system player. This nigga go out and have 40.
You know, he don't though.
He just went crazy. Hit a game winner.
What game?
Bro, it just
I'm talking about last year in the finals. What time he did that in the
he
finals?
didn't have. It was Jaylen Brown world. That's the thing. They deep, bro.
I don't think that.
They need. They same team for last year.
Jalen Brown could be a number one option.
That's the thing. It's hard to go back to back though.
It is.
And that's probably the hardest thing to do in any sport.
I
don't think they got that.
I got the Mavericks. I ain't gonna lie. The Mavericks might have just did it right here.
Nah, Mavericks, they done.
You a hater, man.
Nigga, AD not even
You a hater, man.
Watch this. Who come off the bench for the Mavs?
Huh?
Who come off the bench for the Mavs?
Exum.
This nigga just hit dog.
I didn't know he was still playing.
Nigga still. Nigga Jaden Hardy.
Kyrie, the Mavs just played the Warriors and they won by 2 points. Kyrie had 45. You don't do that every game in the playoffs?
The Mavs is finna be like the Cleveland before.
Man, you a fool, dog.
What was Kyrie doing when he was by himself?
They just traded Luka.
What's your favorite NBA team?
I don't really got one, bro. I'm wherever he at, man.
Who is he?
Bro.
The Kings.
I'm wherever he at, man.
Okay. Oh, for sure. I like Bronny. That's my favorite player right now.
Bronny?
I can see that.
Wait, I hate on me, man.
I can see that.
My favorite player ever is IT, man. Isaiah Thomas.
Makes sense.
Celtics.
I can see that.
Celtics.
He really used to hoop like IT, though. That was his bag. That was his bag. For sure.
Tell them niggas I used to put up 40 a game, man. Go ahead and tell these niggas what's going on. 2 points. 2 points. Jackson, get your ass back to that pine. I was a pine boy. Nah, for real, let me stop.
He played me get in the game.
Nah,
He make it
for real.
jump 8.
You already know just how I'm saying.
Now, my nigga used to hoop for Nolan Ryan, though, a little bit.
Yo. Beat team all my years, man. I ain't never. How was it to make a varsity team? How did that feel?
That shit.
That shit was directly, y'all.
I knew what I was game the youngest for. I played varsity.
Yeah.
So me in football, I wish the fuck they would put me on JV.
Niggas just know what's going on.
You got a skill though. That shirt, like a lot of people can't do, bro. You can get some in front of this camera.
Facts. That's a lot of
about
people.
varsity.
Yeah, that shit over with. I don't pipe that shit up there.
Like, bro, you talk about varsity or that. A lot of people didn't play varsity and they do shit afterwards.
Facts.
This you can do for the rest of your life. So
Me.
that's how you look at it, bro.
Thank you, man. Real talk. Hey.
You more talented than a lot of niggas.
Thank
A lot
you,
of
bro.
niggas, that shit don't matter no more
Thank you,
at
bro.
all.
Thank you. Let's switch topics a little bit. Valentine's Day tomorrow. Like, what's the best gift you ever got from a significant other? What's the best gift?
Best gift I ever got for significant other. I mean, I'm a nigga, bro. We don't get, no crazy.
What the fuck? What that mean?
Nah, for real though.
Bro,
It be like that.
It be
Girls
like
do
that,
better.
man.
Women do better. That shit ain't-
I'm not the type of nigga like I don't.
You don't complain.
I don't ask.
Yeah, I don't ask. Like, you feel me? Like, I don't like. You feel me? Because they'll throw it back in your face quick. So I mean, Valentine's Day last. I ain't finna go in the past for personal reasons, but I don't.
Speaking on the music game, like, give me your top 5 artists.
Drake, Lil Wayne.
Is it order or it's just?
Nah, it's just people I listen to. Drake, Lil Wayne. I can't. YB was very instrumental.
Yeah.
YB is very.
You put YB on there?
Yeah, I put YB.
Alright.
Yeah, I put YB in there.
What's
Just to
your
get like.
favorite?
What's my favorite singer? I be listening to a lot of R&B.
Yeah.
For a long time, I was on Brit hard.
Brit Fire.
Oh yeah, I was on Brit Fire hard.
Okay.
Gotta go CRAWFORD.
Hey. Hey.
Gotta go CRAWFORD.
I've been trying to tell you nigga like, hey.
Gotta go CRAWFORD.
When I get back on that, I ain't now. I've been doing my little podcast thing, but hey, finna drop them hits now. Hey, you know what? I appreciate you for that.
I'm tuned in.
I appreciate you that. Yeah, for real.
I'm tuned in for sure.
Give me one more.
One more. Who's my favorite woman singer? I'll go deep in I'll go like a Snow Allegra.
Ooh, I didn't know that was how you supposed to sell. I thought it was Allegro or something like that. But nah,
Yeah,
she's tough. She's tough.
Snow Allegra. I like
She's
that.
tough. What's your favorite song about her?
Nah, my favorite song about her.
So y'all just saying, what the hell is that? Y'all do it.
Hey, you feel me? We locked in like that though. So hey, you feel me? That's the part you say.
Where y'all know each other from?
I been coming to camera, bro.
For real.
Y'all don't want to work.
That's my brother for real though.
Hey,
like y'all play.
hey, the Lord that we have the lore that we have is insane, bruh. So it start off. I'm gonna go nitty gritty. So boom, we've been going to school with each other since sophomore year. This is the night where everything got started. Look at both him back and forth. I get a text. Trying to go to this hotel party.
I hate this story.
I hate this story. It sound like 2 men. Which one y'all talking about?
So boom, he said, "You want to go to the hotel party?" I'm like, "Who?" He like such and such. It's senior year. You feel me? Second semester. So I already know.
This college?
No, this is high school.
This is junior year.
No, it's senior year. It's senior year.
Yeah.
We didn't hoop together to junior year.
But we was cool already though.
We was cool.
I mean, we was cool. Like,
We was cool,
we
but
had
this
to
like,
like.
So y'all met at the college party?
No, we met. This is high school. This is high
You
school.
mean at the high school party?
No,
in the
we
party.
We went to school together. Went to school together. So we already knew. I played basketball my senior year. So we was with each other
He
every
also
day.
played freshman.
Yeah, I played freshman. So yeah. So we already
I knew him.
Yeah, we knew
But
each
like,
other.
I'm type nigga. Like
Yeah.
we two.
I was a
very
football nigga,
popular
yeah.
men.
I was a football nigga,
And
he
at
was
the
a
time,
basketball
like when it comes to basketball, you said like, all right, let me break it down.
Yeah, break it down.
I'm glossing over everything. Man. I was like,
I'm trying to keep it.
Two popular kids
We gonna do the story how he was saying.
Yeah.
He was saying the story right,
Yeah.
but how we initially met.
yeah.
Basically, like he came out of school. He the new guy on the block,
Young.
and you know,
I
me
remember
and him was
you
never.
came from Creek, huh?
Yeah, he came
Yeah,
from
we
Creek.
went to school together.
Yeah, I know you went.
No,
I'm like,
nigga, we gotta piggyback that. Let me just school.
Hey, we
Just a
met.
crazy memory, bro. Every day before school, me and this nigga twitched in that bitch. Nigga, my dick so long. That shit around.
Hey, we
I was kids.
I
I wasn't in elementary.
But this nigga broke
Niggas
my
there.
arm. This nigga broke my arm one time. He re-broke my arm. We outside. We had athletics. This nigga, I'm just fucking around. I don't know what the fuck.
He taking shit serious. He locked in.
I'm talking about, man, I jumped up one time. Nigga threw me back. Nigga, I broke my shit. I had to shake it off like I ain't break it. I was fucked up, nigga. I was out of there.
I forgot what I'm like. What a nigga flying in my face.
Oh, nah, that shit was good. That shit really hurt. Nigga went home. He my boy.
That shit was
Oh, God.
What's that story y'all was just breaking?
Okay,
down?
give it to you.
Like I said, KP's the new dude on the block. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm not problematic, he not problematic, so it wasn't nothing to mesh. And Elk is a really good school, so everybody knows some chill shit. But at the time though, KP comes to school, he really walked into a beef we don't know about because the Elkins basketball team did not like the Elkins football team. To us, we felt like Elkins football low-key put a bad name on Elkins as a whole. And then on top of that, we hate
Y'all jerseys, nasty.
But-
Basketball side,
Yeah.
look, I ain't seen
the
them
goal
bitches
too, yeah. But
NBA.
we used to hate that they used to think we were equal because we feel like, man, we winning. So y'all niggas ass. So we would for sure we would voice that though, like you know what I'm saying. And a lot of us was ex-football players. So
Play football?
That's the thing. All the niggas, while we was ass, the best athletes stopped playing football.
that is true. It was me, Jacoby, Josh. We could have had a squad, but the basketball team would have played.
Jacoby
Harris, yeah. And mind you,
he was nice.
But anyway, fast forward, we always cool, but like I was kind of one of them niggas like.
This nigga
I
play
don't
football.
know. Yeah, they played football. I played basketball.
Yeah.
We got outside, they got outside.
Red and blue looking at
Really though.
Yeah.
But then senior year came and shit, KP was on the basketball squad. And I just hit him up one day. I'm like, I need somebody to go with.
Yeah.
It really was shit like that. Like I need somebody to go with. And I'm like, this is my dog KP. We cool. You know what I'm saying? I can hang with him outside. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, but I also knew I wasn't, hanging out with no square. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like a little hotel party.
Mr. Bitches.
Nah, not Mr. Bitches.
Okay.
Well, I still see him. We was on the run.
Let me cut that out. Now go ahead though.
We was on the run that year for sure.
Legendary.
Like after this night, I'm finna explain to you, but basically I invited him over, not knowing what was finna happen. It was a couple girls.
At a hotel?
Yeah, just a couple. We dinner the only
No one
niggas
go
there.
down at the hotel, stay in the hotel making that.
So boom, basically, ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah.
And then from that night on, we got the
Hold on,
talking.
the mic off. Okay, baby, we back rolling.
Green?
Yeah. And from that, and basically from that night on, we kind of just click. Like when I say click, because it's like, I mean, it's kind of like, man, he just threw me some coochie, basically.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, cool. He ain't have to do that. So
on the vice versa end, he gonna obviously, when he get the opportunity to throw it back, he gonna throw it back.
Yeah.
And that's just love, man.
I see y'all brotherhood. Like, what's one key thing that you could say about bro right here? That's one thing that you could even give him.
Bro, I'm
give
gonna
him
break
his
it down
flowers.
to you, bro.
Yeah,
Like, dude, this shit crazy. Like,
yeah. Break it down.
No,
Break it down for him.
like unselfishness. And that's something that in the black community, I want to, we don't have that unselfishness and wanting to help our brothers out. Meaning, like, I'm up, I can go down for you. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm down, I can depend on you to lift me up. A vice versa relationship where I feel like, we like-minded. He know I'll never put him in a situation where he gonna be not T3Peasy. You know what I'm saying? And I got 100% faith he'll never put me in the same situation and not be Mr. Rolling Pit. So that's infinite love right there. Cause I got family members who I can't trust to do stuff like that. So when it come to that's real love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then, what they say, blood thicker than water or something like that.
Yeah.
But
All the thickest hair around them motherfuckers.
you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker thick. Like,
What?
so not for real, like
Go ahead,
the way our relationship
fun,
built,
bro.
bro, like it's different. Like, I promise you, like, I don't got no other homeboys who I can click like this with. And you see, like, just off camera, just behind the scenes, how we just talking. It's just like we on the same page.
Yeah.
But that's one of the few relations I ever had in my life where I just felt like I clicked with somebody, like, and we on the same timing. He got a business, I got a business. He in his Bible. He helped me get in my Bible, or he's sending me quotes, and like I'm his girl, like no homo, but he really want to better me, like, you know what I'm saying? So something like that.
That's love right there.
Like, if I had to, I promise you, if I got, he got, and I feel like it's vice versa. So.
That's what it's been, bro. And it ain't, we not like talking about just on the monetary tip, but like, bro, a phone call, like that shoulder, that nah, you tripping.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like that's what I didn't got from him. You feel me? Like, nah, bro, you tripping. You don't really gotta trip about nothing like that. You feel me? Or just like just having each other back. You feel me? Like it's not about the materialistic side of things. And then just that quality time, be able to spend that time with each other. Like I know that it's always a call away. You feel me? It's road trips. It's us coming in, doing events together and stuff like that, and just growing one another. You feel me? Like it ain't nothing I gotta question myself on. You feel me? And we don't argue, bro. Like, we don't like, bro. It's no
them type of friends,
yeah, like it's not
No toxic vibe.
yeah, it's no ego, it's no pride. Like if we both feel a certain type of way about each other, we address that with one another. But it's no situation where we just be like, nigga, you tripping, fuck out. Like it's never that.
Never been blocked, none of that.
Yeah, like never. You feel me? And it ain't gonna never be that, because it's like, well, we both got the common goal, and we both, gonna push each other to that point.
And to piggyback off what he said, talking about relationship, and I want to go back to that first night.
Yeah.
Something crazy happened that first night. I can't speak on it because it's gonna be personal.
We'll talk about the
But-
camera. Yeah.
But that same night, bro, I was in tears, bro. And me coming to him, I low-key felt vulnerable. I don't like people seeing me cry.
Big face. I'm the same way, bro.
Yeah, he didn't make me feel like a lame or a girl. Or,
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? He kept it real with the situation and said to me, hey, I've been in them shoes, like,
Yeah.
bro, like, a lot of people would have went back and, Tender, you
gossip,
throwing back
man,
up.
yeah. Yeah, big
But
face.
like, he ain't do all that. So
Yeah.
that also, in the future, if I gotta cry, like, it's not too many people I can honestly call and say I can cry with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's basically, it's people that say, I can't pray with you, what you call. Not that many people, like, that's one of them people, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, before anything, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it just hit different on that emotional level.
Yeah.
Shoot, all levels of life, basically.
Facts.
I feel like we just better each other, like, you know what I'm saying?
Always pushing each other, you know what I mean? But it's not even on some competitive shit. Like,
How important is it to keep good friends around you?
Shoot, like I said from the get-go, bro, that's a support system crazy.
Yeah.
We can't do this life thing alone. You feel? We can't do it without God, and we can't do it without people around. Like, it's no empire that's been built, on just one person. You feel me? It's always somebody behind the scenes, always somebody, on your side, always somebody that's got your six. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, that's the foundation. It's not just us, bro. We got our other brother Blake. You know what I'm saying? Our homegirl Epiphany. Yeah, our homegirl Epiphany.
Shout out Epiphany.
1500. You feel me?
Yeah.
My our homegirl, mutual friend that we got, Zoe.
Shout out Zoe. Yeah.
So,
I know Zoe.
You feel me? So it's like friends like that. You know what I'm saying? Like people who just been thugging since day one. That's like, bro. like I'm real big on like I'm a day one guy. Like I rock with my day ones. You feel me? Like known him since 4th grade. I don't just hop on with new people stuff. You feel me? Known him. Been around him since middle school, you feel me?
Sure.
Like,
I know TK too.
Yeah, like
I know all the
everybody.
guys.
It's my second time meeting you, bro. And I fuck with you, bro. I love
But you know what's crazy though?
nigga, bro.
I knew Dillo before Dillo knew me.
Yeah, like
because I knowing me.
Like,
yeah,
you feel
knowing,
me?
Like, you know what I'm saying?
So
Just
yeah, like,
around. So it's like you strangers to me, but I ain't. You know what I'm saying? It be like that. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
always you never know who's peeping you from behind the scenes.
And if you had that bad energy.
We know that. Like, we wouldn't be here right now.
Yeah, you feel me? So, and that's just part of having a kingdom of, you know what I'm saying? And just because we got that strong foundation, shoot, we always looking for people to come and help collab and do stuff like that too. Like-minded people, always, you know what I'm saying? Like
on different paths, but really trying to reach
on to the top.
Yeah.
Hey, you see?
Hey, I like how you did that, man. You did. Let's pivot a little bit. Like, we'll start off with you, TP. Like, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
This one done. 5 years?
they can hear that.
Yeah, he took it from that one. 5 years for sure. Gonna be done with school. I'm planning on getting my bachelor's, probably get my master's too. For sure. I'm gonna be into my career, you know, no matter what that's gonna be. No matter if it's gonna be, you know, going the corporate route, you know, going back coaching in high school football, moving up in that. See myself probably still being in the H, but you know, depending on what opportunities present itself.
God willing.
Yeah, God willing, whatever. That's really the main thing, like, you know, but I mean, you know, just fulfilling, you know, living in what I'm working for right now. So, you know, I'm in school.
Yeah.
You know, I know that the business is gonna still be booming.
Facts.
You know, that's still gonna, you know, the clientele still gonna be going. You know, ain't no telling, you know, how in depth I am working with, you know, people that play professionally and whatever the case is. But you know, T3 still gonna be booming for sure.
Yeah.
You know, get some, hopefully, well, not hopefully, but you know, put more time into, you know, the branded side of it. So when it comes to merchandise, clothing, you know, things like that, that's gonna start to get more consistent in the next 5 years.
I seen those and I love them pieces, man. I gotta copy some of that. You ain't got nothing around? You ain't got nothing around?
I think I got a shirt on hand. I think I got some shirts in the car.
I need some of that.
So yeah, but
You
yeah,
can take a drive.
we could get that. Yeah, we get that cooked up for sure. Definitely some more community events.
Yeah.
Turkey drives.
Yeah.
You know, car washes.
Yeah.
You know, events like how we had basketball games, football games, all that type of stuff. So just continuing to grow. Like, that's really, I don't want to just quantify and put it in one box, but end of the career, you know, growing my faith and just growing the brand.
Amen. What about you, Shane? What's like where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years, it's, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I'm gonna have a crazy story because I kind of, in 5 years, I don't want to be working no more. So it's kind of like, what I see myself in 5 years, I see myself as a truck owner. I want to own trucks in the future, but I don't want to drive. I want to employ other people to drive the trucks for me. And even on the barbecue side, I want to teach my little brother the game. I want to have him, you know, be a business owner in his own self. I just want to take percentages and stuff like that and have my own little, you know, lane of ways. But I want to be one of them guys who can employ people. I want to be a boss, and I want to have multiple lanes of, you know, finance on the financial side. But obviously, when it comes to events, supporting my homies and stuff like that, we're gonna still be rolling pits. Merchandise, that stuff coming soon. Shirts, clothes, shorts, sweatpants, all that stuff. So, like piggyback off what he said, basically, just keep building the brand, try, and you never know, man. Like you said, like that's what I want, but I don't know what God
won't. Come
on,
you
know what I'm saying? So
that's the big one.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna walk. We're gonna take, we're gonna take baby steps, and we're gonna see what the future holds. But as far as what I want for myself, that's pretty much it.
For sure. Well, I see myself in 5 years, man. I see myself with a lot of millions. I see myself with one of the biggest in the rap game, music game, podcast space. I want to be a motivational speaker. You know what I'm saying? I want to get into my financial literacy and different things like that. But I just really want to expound my portfolio because, like he said earlier, if he could use one word to describe himself, he said versatile. But I say greatness. But I really love versatile. Because I want to be a jack of all trades. I want to be one that knows how to do many things instead of just one. What's one goal that y'all have for 2025?
Graduate college.
Hey. Yeah, I like that.
That's gonna happen.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Yeah.
A goal I got for 2025. I kind of got like a money goal. I want to make like 50 around 40 to 60 grand this year, just on rolling pits by itself. So
Amen.
That's
Let's go
kinda
ahead.
how I'm at.
Speaking into existence.
yeah.
It's facts. For sure. One thing I got for me, this podcast, man. Y'all watching right now, I need y'all to subscribe, man. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers.
That's on the way.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Next
trying
3
to hit
months.
1,000. Yeah, for real. Speaking of that snow song, like we had song of the week.
Yeah.
That's the segment we play here at Drumroll. Like, what's y'all song of the week? What y'all say? If y'all had to pick one song, it could be gospel, it could be rap, it could be country. Like, give me one song, y'all would say.
I can't just answer the one.
Yeah, get
If I'm going, if I'm going gospel,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Clarence Clarkshire, You Love Me.
How they go?
Hey, it's a, so you know the Jill Scott song, He Loves Me. It's been so it's a gospel, it's a gospel version of that one. You feel me? And then I'm gonna go For Me remix, Low Shimmy Brent Fayez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can't trip on that one.
Yeah,
They
AK chill, real chill. So much is in the way. Yeah.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. If I go 2, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of like that new Giveon song. That
20.
Yeah.
Oh, 20. That's the single. by
20.
itself.
Yeah, that's
I
hard.
I like that 20.
Okay, man, get that R&B bag, man.
That's
If I go like a song that I just I don't know. I don't really got a song that I just been spamming.
Now you got one.
Had one at
got
one
one?
point. We went to Grambling.
What song is that?
When no
That Grease is Sweet?
Yeah.
I used to, yeah.
Ooh.
I love No Cap.
He was thumping.
Anything No Cap and Young Boy, I'm damn near bleeding every day.
Sunset. That nigga Rilo came hard on
Yeah.
that bitch, y'all, for sure. Me, I'm gonna have to say I got an unreleased record with my boy Unloaded. That's my boy Cello.
Yeah.
You know, Cello
just texted me.
Yeah, he did.
He just texted me.
Hey, that's lit.
So I was like, yo, Peasy. Yeah, he just texted me.
Hey, that's lit. Hey, shout out Cello, man. He probably watching this right now, man. Y'all go fuck with Cello Music, everything, Unloaded, Apple Music, everywhere y'all go get it. But we got a record coming out. It's called
I got it.
It's called Gassed Up Shawty. But when I tell you that verse on that thing when I came in, boy, hey, that's one of my favorite verses right there. And it's my first song of the year. And if I had to pick another one, R&B vibe, I'm gonna give y'all that June-tober. It's a woman and a man group.
Yeah.
It's called Conversation Pit. Conversation Pit. Go jam that shit. That shit a bop right there. What's that snow song y'all was singing earlier?
I Want You Around.
Yeah. I want you.
My favorite song by her gotta be My Someone.
Take me from now. That's how I like that. Everything by her. Yeah.
How they go? I don't know that one.
I like that. I ain't gonna lie. That intro here now, for some reason, if I like,
Are you tuned in?
I save, I save that and it just pop up on my playlist every now and then. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't know you trying to that stupid.
I like I like R&B though.
Yeah,
R&B. Yeah. Simple. I be on that 30 for 30. That little. It be on the radio.
30 for 30.
Yeah. I don't like Kendrick Lamar, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie. He making me like him.
I think he rap too long and too fast. Like
Mustard. I love that song, boy.
Yeah.
I deserve it all. Nah, that's the shit right
Nah,
there.
that nigga is funny for that song. He lucky did.
Yeah.
As much as I don't like that song, he
sure did, for sure. A few more questions for y'all, man. Hill workout, man. How did that start? Have you ever pulled up to the hill workout?
Every one almost.
For real?
I probably missed 1 or 2.
Shit, I was in the group chat. I was always working on a Saturday, bro. I'm like, fuck, I gotta get over there, man.
Man, I remember, I'm the type, I done left work at 5 a.m. Took a shower, ate food.
No shower.
30, no shower. Seriously, no shower before.
Yeah.
We 7:30, 8 a.m.
Thanks.
I'm still pulling up.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah, it ain't.
and it's not even like
and this is the thing about
give me your
business,
point of view.
and I'm not going to do this because this is my partner.
Yeah.
The Hill was a vibe, bro. We got
Super vibe.
okay. So imagine you start your Sundays off with music, a great workout, the Lord prayer.
Yeah.
And then just like I said, just great people, great vibes, bro. Like we looking forward to that. Beautiful women, nice, strong, fit men. The proof is in the pudding. Not to say that we out there for on that purpose, but like, why not? We all black. Even the people who not black, they understand the culture. Gotta like, I want to be there. Like, not even because it's KP, but the vibe was amazing and it's consistent. The people who out there, they want to better themselves. And I always want to be around people who want to better themselves. Simple as like that, because you know what I'm saying.
Hello to the Hill workouts, man. It's going down.
Anytime.
Bigger and bigger.
That weather might just be seeing stuff on the ground. Oh, I can do that.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then like a lot of people hit me up for training, but you know,
It's a whole new level.
yeah, maybe not being able to afford training, so I'm like pull up to the hill. You know, so it started off without the Bible study. Like we used to link up. We always prayed in, prayed out, but I had took a little break from it because we had that storm, and so when I got back on it,
What's the storm?
no, it was that flood in the summer. Yeah, that flood. So yeah, we had the flood in the summer. Took a couple weeks off, got back on it once the weather got right, and then some just came because like something happened in my life, you know, and so I was just like, bro, every facet of my life, especially with training and stuff, like I want people got to know that like above all, like I'm a man of God.
Yeah.
You know.
Amen.
And so like I was like, that's gonna be my first way. That's gonna make me get into my Bible more because I'm not finna come in front of these people talking if I'm not actually living that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or if I'm not, you know, studying that word. So that's when we just got into the Bible study, and it just became something beautiful, bro. Like, you know, like it got new friends from it, you know. I met some real nice people from that.
Add on that, he had a group chat. I feel like I benefited myself from the group chat that he created. And that go from, and that's just another thing. It's just going to being unselfish, not caring about other people growing with you.
No gatekeeping.
No gatekeeping. So like in the group chat, we had times where people would just come out of nowhere and say, "Hey, I'm feeling this way today. I just want to pray for y'all." Like, bro, you never know how long how far that can take somebody who also having a bad day, and that's what he created it for. Not knowingly, he probably touched way more people than he know. You know what I'm saying? So like, he probably bettered a lot of people. It's been times where I'm feeling down. I'm like, you know what? I'm finna go to this hill. And like I said, I'm one of the people who don't like feeling down in front of other people. I like to feed off other people's energy. Sometimes I just need that, you know, be around my homies, be around my friends, and I'm like, you know what I'm going through, not that bad. And even if you looking for that vibe, it's been times where we like, you know what, man, let's go out, man. Let's go have fun after this. Like, it's 9 o'clock, we up early, we already got better this morning. Let's go get some brunch, let's go get some mimosas or something, and let's go do our homework and tap back in for the next week, you know, Sunday reset tomorrow. So we gonna run it back. He gonna run it back.
We for sure.
I gotta get up in there, man. I gotta get
show got to.
Man. I love to, man.
Facts. That weather warm back up, we back out there. Time bass. We got some nice little spot too. It be, you know, ducked off. You know, and got a good little spot in town. So yeah, it's amazing, bro. I really do miss it. You know, can't wait till it come back.
If y'all wanna come on, tap into them hills, work out, man. Hey, follow my boy. DM, all of the above, man. He gonna get you right. He gonna get you right. If you could give a message to the world, what would it be?
What's the message of the whole thing? You know, keep God first. That's and that's not cliche, bro. Like, you can't do it alone. You can't. Like, it's a no matter what you believe, bro. It's a greater power. You know, it's a higher power. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could go science and all that stuff, but bro, ain't like. Look at us, bro. Like, we didn't do this on our own. We ain't just pop up. You feel me?
Big facts.
It's a whole this world complex, and like our positioning in the solar system, bro. Like, it ain't just happened, bro. Like, it's God. So you know you gotta have a belief system. You know, you gotta have a God that you call on. Yeah, that's really the main thing. And then, you know, stay driven. Stay driven. You know,
big facts.
You feel me? Like, no matter what your purpose is, no matter if you don't know. You know exactly what your purpose is, but stay driven, bro. Stay driven. Have fun. Have fun. Always come back to having fun, bro. If you ain't having fun, what you doing it for?
What you doing it for? Big face. Come on, Shane. Come on. Give us some game, man.
Sure. If I gotta say anything, bro, because I'm one of them people like, I can get away from work a lot. Just it's times I get comfortable, and I'm low key content with that. You know what I'm saying? Be yourself. That's what I want to say. Don't fall into the social media. Don't fall into the
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be content creators. Everybody want to do that.
Yeah.
You can do that, but when it's time to go to sleep at night, like he said, man, it's have faith in yourself that you're gonna wake up tomorrow and be yourself again, and have faith that God gonna wake you up the next day so you can do those things.
Amen.
Other than that, bro, like he said, man, live your life. Like you can have businesses, you can have $100,000, you can have, and all of that'll be gone tomorrow.
Yeah.
So have fun, and the people you're around, bro, love them. Leave them memories on this earth because you can't take them with you when you go. So.
Amen. Talk that talk, man. I'm gonna say, man, you ain't nothing without God. So keep God first. Reiterating what T3 say. You know what I'm talking about? I would say God is in control. So you could be going through a hard time, breakup, whatever it is, pain, but just know that better days are on the way, and it's all because of a reason. You know, God got you, man. At the end of the day, everything gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? Just like He brought me here, He put this together. I ain't do this, He put this together. I thank God for everything, man. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that concludes another episode of the Drumroll Please podcast, man. I thank y'all for tuning in, man.
Appreciate you for having me, brother.
Thank y'all, man. One more thing, man. Like, hey, who y'all think will win in the race with us?
I'm busting both of y'all.
Nigga, let's get it in right now. Let's get it in right now. Yeah. Let me get that full flat over there. How you say?
On your mark, set, go.
I think I need one more, bro. No, you need one more, bro.
He did cheat you too.
Yeah, I'm gonna take one more. My nigga falls slow. I told you.
Go.
Ready to
Uh-oh. Mark, set, go.
I was really get you though.
Ready, go. Ready, go.
Start whenever I'm gonna go get his ass.
Ooh. And look, ready, go. That's what I'm saying, just like that. Ready, go.
Shit. How you going? You lined up?
Ready, go.
And just like that, man.
It's real good as a hook, cause we're trying to make sure my family's straight. Ain't take no breaks, I'm doing whatever it takes, I'm trying to be one of the great.